Another day, another story. Reading books offers numerous benefits, both for personal development and overall well-being. Here are some key reasons why reading is valuable. Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. Mental stimulation. Reading keeps your brain active and engaged, which can help improve cognitive function and delay the onset of mental decline as we age. Knowledge expansion. Books are a rich source of information on countless topics, allowing readers to continuously learn and stay informed. Whether you're reading fiction or non-fiction, books can introduce you to new ideas, cultures, and perspectives. Improved focus and concentration. In a world full of distractions, reading helps improve focus and concentration. When you read a book, you immerse yourself in the story or subject matter, training your brain to concentrate for longer periods. Vocabulary and language skills. Regular reading expands your vocabulary and improves language skills. Exposure to well-written material enhances your ability to articulate thoughts clearly and effectively. Stress reduction. Reading, especially fiction, can provide an escape from everyday stresses. A good book can transport you to another world, allowing you to relax and unwind. Empathy and understanding. Reading fiction, especially stories that explore complex characters and emotions, helps readers develop a better understanding of other people's experiences and emotions. This, in turn, fosters empathy. Cultural awareness. Books can introduce readers to diverse cultures, historical events, and global perspectives, making them more culturally aware and open-minded. Entertainment. Beyond the educational benefits, reading is a great source of entertainment. Whether it's a thrilling mystery, a heartwarming romance, or a profound philosophical work, books provide enjoyment and inspiration. Improved writing skills. As you read more, you're exposed to different writing styles, techniques, and ways of expressing ideas. This can naturally improve your own writing abilities over time. Mental health benefits. Reading can promote mindfulness and help reduce anxiety and depression. Self-help books and literature focused on personal growth can be particularly beneficial for mental health. In essence, reading books enriches the mind, provides personal fulfillment, and enhances one's ability to navigate and understand the world. Here's a more narrative approach to why we should read books. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a vast library, one that seems to stretch endlessly in every direction. Each book on the shelf is like a door to another world. You open one and suddenly, you're in a bustling 19th century London, following a detective as he solves a mystery. The streets are foggy, the lanterns glow dimly, and you're on the edge of your seat as the clues unfold. This is the magic of reading, a portal to different times, places, and lives. When you read, you don't just watch a story unfold, you become a part of it. A book can make you a traveler without leaving your room, introducing you to distant lands, ancient civilizations, or even futuristic worlds. Through the pages, you can explore ideas you've never considered, learn about cultures far from your own, and walk in the shoes of people whose lives are drastically different from yours. This not only expands your imagination but also your understanding of the human experience. Books also give you power, knowledge. They are a way to understand history, science, philosophy, or art. So why should we read books? Because they enrich our lives in countless ways, opening doors to worlds beyond our own, sharpening our minds, and nurturing our souls. Each book is a treasure, waiting to be explored, and with every page, we grow, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. There was once a young woman named Alara who lived in a small town nestled in the shadow of towering mountains. Her days were quiet, filled with routine, waking at dawn to help in her family's bakery, kneading dough as the sun rose, and serving customers who passed through the town on their way to grander places. Alara's world felt small, confined by the same streets, the same faces, and the same tasks every day. But she had a secret, a way to escape. Every night, when the town fell silent and the streets grew still, Alara would light a candle by her bed and pull out a worn book, one of many she'd collected over the years. Her collection wasn't vast, just a few tattered volumes handed down from travelers or found in the dusty corners of the marketplace. But to Alara, each book was a key to another world. One evening, as the candlelight flickered, Alara opened a book she hadn't touched in months. The title read The Endless Voyage, a story about a crew of sailors who set off to find the edge of the world. As she read the first lines, she could almost hear the creaking of the ship's wooden deck, feel the salty sea breeze against her skin, and see the endless stretch of ocean before her. Soon, she was no longer sitting on her bed in that quiet little town. She was aboard the ship, standing beside the captain, who gazed out toward the horizon with eyes full of determination and wonder. The sailors around her sang songs of distant lands, their voices carrying stories of adventure, love, and loss. Each wave that rocked the ship seemed to bring them closer to the unknown, and Alara felt her heart race with the thrill of discovery. The book was more than a story, it was a journey. As Alara read, she felt as though she was living every moment alongside the characters. She saw the strange islands they encountered, with towering trees that glittered like diamonds and rivers that flowed with colors she had never imagined. She felt the tension as the crew faced storms that threatened to tear their ship apart, and she mourned the loss of those who didn't survive the journey. But with every challenge, Alara found herself growing braver, as if their courage had become her own. Night after night, she returned to the book, eagerly turning the pages. As the sailor's voyage neared its end, she realized something profound. Though they sought the edge of the world, what they truly discovered was within themselves. They learned that it wasn't the destination that mattered but the journey, the bonds they formed, the fears they faced, and the growth they experienced along the way. And in this, Alara saw a reflection of her own life. Though her world was small, the books she read made her feel vast. They showed her that there were no limits to where her mind and heart could go. Every book was a new voyage, each with its own lessons, mysteries, and wonders. Through these stories, Alara found herself, her courage, her dreams, her unspoken desires. She learned that even though her feet were firmly planted in the soil of her small town, her spirit could soar across seas, over mountains, and beyond the stars. As she closed the endless voyage for the final time, a tear slipped down her cheek, not out of sadness, but out of gratitude. Books had given her the world, had taught her that even in the quietest of lives, there is adventure to be found, if only one is willing to open a book and take the first step. From that night on, Alara walked through her days differently. The bakery still needed tending, and the familiar faces still passed by, but now she carried the wisdom and courage of 1,000 characters in her heart. She realized that the stories weren't just in the books, they were everywhere, in every person she met, in every choice she made. And so, with every new book she opened, she was reminded that reading is not just about visiting distant lands or learning about the past. It's about discovering who we are, seeing the world through new eyes, and finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.